Hey guys and gals, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I just want to really quickly say thank you so much for the love that you guys showed me on my previous video. I really do appreciate it. So today's video, I'm gonna talk about brushes. What are they? What do they do? How do you use them? The most asked question I get from my friends and family is what brushes to buy, how do I use them, and what are they for? So good thing for you guys, I can let you know that brushes are broken down into categories. So you have brushes for the eyes, the face, and different parts of the face. Just pretty much the basics of brushes and what you should look out for if you're a beginner at makeup. And if you want to continue to see how to learn what brushes to buy in Makeup 101, then keep on watching. Okay, let's get started. I have so much brushes here, I don't even know what to start with first. I'm gonna start with the eyes because I think that eye makeup is very important. I have all these brushes here, so let's go give you guys a basic overview. So the first brush I have here is from Morphe. This is the M443 brush, and as you can see, it is a blending brush. So you use this to blend out eyeshadow in the crease. Basically you can use that brush. Now there's different types of blending brushes. You have like the long ones that are like this as opposed to like the smaller one. It depends on your eye shape really. You can get like the longer tapered ones that have soft bristles to further blend out shadow with the crease, or you can get the shorter ones to define the crease. So MAC 217 brush, and it looks like this. Now this is what I always use to define the crease. You want to get like all up in there to put the shadow and further like define it. Like if you're going for like a cut crease kind of look, I would put this right here and blend it seamlessly. Brush here, this one is from BH Cosmetics. You can pretty much see that the bristles are soft. They all have that like shape to blend shadow out. You have the two large ones here that are more soft, and the two definer brushes here. Another example of blending brushes to blend out eyeshadow is, I love this one, it's the MAC 224. This and the Morphe M441 brush are like my holy grail at blending out the first eyeshadow that I like to use as a transition. Here's another one from Morphe. It's an E22 brush, and this is a more pointed one. So once again, depending on your eye shape and what the look you're going for, I would use this to like further define in the crease. Now you don't need a whole bunch of brushes, to be honest with you. You just need a few brushes that will get the job done, and you need to know which ones to buy. Go in with packer brushes. I like to call them packer brushes because I pretty much use it to pack on my eyelid. So I don't even know if that's like a proper name for it, but we're just gonna call it, we're just gonna call it packer brushes. And you can say Shaniqua called it a packer brush, so I'm gonna call it a packer brush. One of my favorite packer brushes is by Mikasa Beauty, and this is the E230 brush. It looks like this, and I love to use this to pack eyeshadow on the lid. Now I am an affiliate with Mikasa Beauty. You can use my code SRBeauty MUA25 for some money off. I really do stand by their brushes because I have a lot of them, and I have their beauty sponge. They are really great quality, and I mean, anybody who wants to save money, I mean, if you're gonna get a couple money off, that helps. I mean, some of these companies charge an arm and a leg for shipping, so I'm just trying to help you out, you know. Have this brush here is from Cosmetics. It's an eyeshadow brush. Once again, packer brushes look like this. They are to pack eyeshadow on the lid for the most color payoff. I have another one from Sephora, and it's called an all over shadow brush. Favorite packer brush, but I find that sometimes I have to go back in with a different brush to put more on. I like this sometimes to carve out the crease and cut the crease, and applying like paint pots and like concealers onto the eyelid. So this is the MAC 242 brush, the Hills brush, and they come with their eyeshadow sets. So it looks like this, and they have a packer on this side, and then they have the blender on this side. So it's nice and soft and short. I love this to just like, you know, go in and further blend out my shadow. So anytime that you buy their like eyeshadow brushes, do not sleep on the brush that it comes with, because I love using this and I love using it every freaking day. Like, it's amazing. They have good quality, and it comes for free when you buy an eyeshadow palette. So I love it. Crease, this is the E300 brush by Mikasa Beauty. Once again, you can see the bristles are really soft and dense to further blend out your shadows. I am gonna go in next with smaller definer brushes. These are brushes that you use in the crease, under your eyes, to smoke out your underwater line, like right here. These are pencil brushes. I love pencil brushes because they kind of like pack on softly. If you use them the right way, you can like definitely go in with more shadow and define the eye with eyeshadow. And the ones that I have here, this one is the Sigma E30 brush, pencil brush here. See, it's very small. Now this is just for really detailed work. You can put this to apply shadow right here in the inner corner of your eye. You can blend out eyeshadow or eye pencil or an eye kohl right under the waterline. Another pencil brush that I have is from Mikasa Beauty. It's the E30 brush. And once again, this one is a little bit more fluffier, so it's going to give you a more softer look, as opposed to the Sigma E30. It's more like dense. It's gonna like pack on more. So there's a big difference between the quality of brush that you buy. One is more dense and one will be more soft. The softer ones is to blow out any shadow, and the denser one are to pack shadow onto the eyelids to make it stand out. Another one from BH Cosmetics. I love this brush because I don't know what style it is, but it's really small, and you can see that here the tip is like very small. It's for really detailed work in the crease. You can carve it out, you can put more shadow there. This is another small detailed pencil brush. Sorry about that, the window was open and you can hear the garbage truck and you can hear everything, and no, we cannot have that in my video, okay? Next we have more definer brushes, and these are the one that I have right here are angle brushes. I love them because they carve out my eyebrows. They you can use shadow with them, you can define the crease with them, you can go pretty much do any type of detailed eye work with them, and I really love these two. See that these are angular brushes. You can use them for eyeshadow, eyebrow products, and applying it softly on the brow and then blending it out. What I like to really use is, this is the one by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. I don't know the name of it, but it's a spoolie brush. Anytime that you see brushes like this with the comb on the end, it's called a spoolie, and it has the angular side on the other side for your eyebrows. So this spoolie will brush out your hairs and keep them in place, while the angular brush will apply product, your brow product, to the eyebrows softly, and then this one is to blend it out. So it's a 2-in-1 product and I love it. The Mikasa Beauty what is this? The E100 brush, and it's another angular brush. Woohoo! So yeah, you can even do your eyeliner with this if you want. You can take your black liquid liner, gel eyeliner, and then just wing it out. Okay, I'm randomly dancing. I don't know why. I'm just happy today. You know, sometimes you just feel really happy and just grateful that you're alive. Or is that just me? Next, I have the Morphe M432 brush, and this is another definer brush. I would like to say I like to use this for many reasons. I like to use it as an angular brush to carve out my concealer. I like to use it as a packer brush for eyeshadow on the underwater line. You can do your eyeliner with this. I highly recommend that you have one of these brushes because, you know, it's kind of like short and square. You can do a lot of things with this brush, and once again, that's the Morphe M432 brush. Eyeliner is so, like, come on, if you're a female or even guys, hey, how are you? You need an eyeliner brush. You need to get that wing really sharp and really defined. So there's different, you can use an angular brush, but sometimes the angular brush doesn't get it so sharp as you want it. This is the MAC 210 brush, and it's really tiny. You can see that, like, it's a pointed end and it's really tiny. It's gonna pick up your eyeliner or gel eyeliner, pencil, whatever you have, and it's going to give you that wing and then shape it out for you. Next I have, okay, I'm just gonna show you some of my random brushes. I don't even know, but you'll get the idea of what kind of brush it is, and you'll know that it's for the eyes per se. This is another packer brush. It's to pack eyeshadow onto the lid. I really love this. I'm not sure who makes this. I think BH Cosmetics does, but this is exactly what it looks like. And it's really soft, it's synthetic bristles, and it will pack on the eyeshadows, your shimmer colors, your matte colors really well, whatever you want to use. It's a synthetic brush. Synthetic brushes you can use for a plethora of things. You can pack eyeshadows on with it, you can carve out the crease with it, you could carve your eyebrows with it, because synthetic brushes are a bit more dense. They're not soft and fluffy. This is another one by Urban Decay, and it's their shadow brush. I love this brush. So synthetic bristles are going to give you a more dense look, a more packed on eyeshadow look, as opposed to a soft fluffy brush, which is going to blow out eyeshadow. It's going to give you less coverage. Okay, and this is another Urban Decay brush that comes in a set. It's so pretty. Like, I freaking love these brushes. They're such a great bang for your buck, and they come for free whenever you buy their eyeshadows. So I think that's a really great plus. So don't throw away the brushes that come with the eyeshadows, guys. Keep them. You can use them. This is a concealer brush. You can use it to put concealer as a base on your eyes. You can use it even down here to put concealer on. I don't really use this to blend out concealer. I use my beauty blender sponge for that, but this is really great to put on cream products, like cream blushes, cream like contours, cream, anything cream. You can just place this first as a guide, and then you can like blend out with whatever type of beauty blender sponge or anything that you have. Okay, and that's the concealer brush. Once again, that is the Mikasa Beauty E220. The next brush I have is it's e.l.f. contour brush, and it's another one for the eyes. I used this in my last video to pack on color in the outer V. Once again, it's really small, so it can it's another definer brush, I would say. You can use this to pack on color to the intensity that you want. You can define eyeshadows with this. It's a great brush to have because it just gets right in there, and you can pack on eyeshadow with it. Oh, this is an interesting brush. Now this came with, I I don't know what's set by Tarte, but this is another example of an eyeliner brush. It has like a curved tip so you can get that winged eyeliner look. I really like this brush. It's a really helpful guide for your eyeliner wing. I'm gonna do sponges. So I have mainly, I love beauty blenders, but I haven't gotten the chance to buy another one, unfortunately, because my last two, I had the black one and then I had the nude one, and they kind of got dirty. And like every beauty sponge, after a while you do need to replace them. They're not gonna stay clean forever. You have to replace them for bacterial reasons. So this one, I have a beauty sponge by Mikasa Beauty, and then I have one from Real Techniques. I love this one. I pretty much use this more than the beauty blender because it has this slender side right here, which will help me like put powder and define things and get into the eyes better. The beauty blender only has the tip and the round side, so sometimes I find that difficult to kind of blend foundation and get like really into the inner corners of your eye. So I just like it. I really do love this Mikasa Beauty sponge as well. It pretty much does a great job at blending creams, blending out foundations, liquids. So they pretty much do the same thing, and I love them. They're so cute. I'm gonna do everybody's favorite, highlighting brushes. What is highlighting? Highlighting is bringing light forward to the face. So you're bringing any type of shimmer, any type of sparkle. It makes you glow. It makes you look, to me, it makes you look more youthful, and that's why I do it. So highlighting is all the craze, and don't be afraid of highlighters. Like there's subtle highlights, there's glittery highlights, there's powdered highlights, there's like liquid highlights. It depends on what type of highlight or product that you have. Like if I had a liquid highlighter, I wouldn't use a brush. I would use a sponge to blend out liquid. It's just gonna like apply better and blend out better. For powdered highlights and glittered highlights in them, I like to use these three babies. And the first one is from Morphe, and it's the M310 brush, and it is a fan brush. A fan brush will apply the highlighter like nobody's business. I really do love fan brushes because they really do apply highlighters very well, especially highlighters with glittery or like powdered textures. So for example, I have this one here, which I'm wearing right now. It's from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and it's Summer Snow Cone. As you can see, oh, I don't want to see my light. As you can see, this is like a powdery kind of highlight and consistency. So you would use a fan brush for these type of highlighters. Any type of densely packed powders, you would use a fan brush for that. Because I just find that it just comes out better. And I'll show you. That's how it looks. Isn't that nice? Oh, I love this highlight. So for powder highlight, you can use the fan brush, and I love this one too. It's from Morphe Brushes, the M510 brush, and I just got this recently. I freaking love this brush, like for powder and glittery highlights. It applies it so soft and so dense. You can go on more with this and pack it, really pack it on, and it looks blended to me. Sometimes with the fan brush, it will just kind of like go all over and it's not as concentrated into one area. I like to put my highlight really concentrated because I like to just put it here and not like, you know, everywhere, just in one designated area. And this has the point to do that. It can get really into a designated area on your face that you want. So on top of the forehead, over the brow, on the nose, the cupid's bow, under the chin, on the sides of the cheek. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Next brush I have is another Beauty Guru favorite, and I really like this brush. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush, and it looks like this. You can just like use this to pretty much for the same reasons as the previous two, for powdered highlights or blue. Okay, so what should I do next? So I think the only thing that's left is like face brushes. It is a BH Cosmetics brush, and I like to use this brush for powder and bronzer. You can apply bronzer with it. It's very soft and pretty much an all-purpose brush if you need it to be. It does pretty much the same things. You can get that at BH Cosmetics. Another powder brush that I really like is from Real Techniques, and it looks like this. This is a densely packed powder brush. It is like very dense. I have another powder brush here by Morphe, and it's the E2 brush. This one is a little bit more softer. It has like nice soft bristles. This one will pack on products. Now remember what I said about the density of brushes. More dense brushes are finely packed together, meaning it's going to be packing on product a lot more, as well as opposed to softer bristle brushes, probably with like goat hair or different type of synthetic material, which is softer, which is going to blow out product. So that's one thing to note when you're shopping for brushes. Densely packed, softly milled. Densely packed, softly milled for any brush. That's the two main categories that you want to look for. Next, I have face buffer brushes. Yeah, buffer brush. This is a Real Techniques face brush, and you can use this for cream products. You can just like blend them in your cream contours, your liquid products as well. Anything cream or liquid based you can use this for, and it will blend it out seamlessly. Our face brush, it's from Real Techniques. It's from their I think gold chrome line or whatever, and it's pretty much the same thing. Finely milled, soft. You can use this for bronzer, you can use this for powder, you can pack this on, you can like use any type of soft loose powders with these brushes because they are more soft. As a blush brush, it's the Sigma F40 brush, and it's angled. So you can use this depending on your face shape or not. You can use this for several different reasons. You can use it for a defined contour. You can use it as blush brush and brush it up because it is angled that way, and it will keep the product in this specific area. Now these type of blush brushes, this one is from Real Techniques. It's more feathered out, so you can use this as a powder brush as well because the bristles are more soft. So you always want to go in with less product first and then blend it out to your liking. You don't want to go on with a lot of product first because then it's going to be harder to blend out. Next, I love this brush. It's from Japanesque, and it's shaped so weird. Like, I love it. Isn't it shaped weird? Like, I love it. So you can use this brush for many different things as well. You can use it as a blush brush and apply it here on the apples of your cheek. You can bronze with it, you can contour with it. It's another all-purpose brush. It's not as soft, but it is soft enough to get the job done. So that's why you can use it as a blush or a contour, because it's an all-purpose brush. Okay, this is another like random BH Cosmetics brush. It's kind of angled as well, and I like to use these type of brushes for contour. And I'm really going in and I really want to define my cheekbones and the hollows of my cheek. I use something as small as this. Another thing with contouring, you can use different ways depending to your liking how you would like to apply powders for contour or bronzer. This is the Real Techniques 301 brush. I like to use this to densely pack on any type of powder or anything like that. It is densely packed, so you can see that here. It is not too soft. It's densely packed. It has a lot of bristles, so it's definitely going to pack on product more. and give you that sharp, defined contour. Another brush I really like, I used this in my last video, it is a fan brush and it's from BH Cosmetics. Really soft. You can use this as an all-purpose brush. I like to use it to apply my bronzer lately because I see that it just gets right into the hollows of my cheek, and then I can go in with some translucent powder and further define it if I need to. And as opposed to like these bigger brushes, I'll get one, like these bigger brushes for bronzer, I like this better because this is like more fanned out. If I want to designate the bronzer into a specific area, I will definitely use my fan brush. This is the fun one. This is the BH Cosmetics stippling brush. So this is a stippling brush. It's going to stipple on foundation, any type of cream or liquid. Sometimes, depending on how I feel, I will use this as blush because it's really soft. The brush feathers out, so it's more densely packed from the bottom and then it feathers out onto the top. So it definitely will give you a lot like softer finish. You can blend things with this. You can move things around. This is going to apply things very soft. Like I mentioned before, when, well, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, I used to use this for foundation, and you can still use this to stipple foundation on, but just use a beauty blender. I mean, beauty blenders blend flawlessly, and you can never go wrong with a beauty sponge. Like, you really can't. Next, I have, oh, let's see, this brush. This brush, I'm pretty sure you guys probably see this everywhere. This is a BH Cosmetics foundation brush. This will apply foundation. This will apply your concealers. This will apply your cream products. Use this brush because it is dense. It's gonna slide and glide to what you want it, how you want it. I love this brush so much. You can definitely use your foundations with this and then first, and then go in with a beauty sponge to blend. You can use this alone just for foundation, and you will still get a flawless finish, skin-like finish. Me, I'm extra, so I like to apply this. You can even use this with primers. Like if you have like a silicone-based primer or any primer at that, you can use this to, I know a lot of makeup artists use foundation brushes. Like they have a ton of foundation brushes for their clients and stuff like that. It's to actually help to apply any type of liquid cream products. I'm going to show you guys, I'm pretty sure you've seen this all over Instagram, and when they first came out with these type of brushes, I was just like, really? I was a little bit skeptical, I'm not gonna lie, but these are great brushes because it's really weird looking, I'm not gonna lie to you, but they do apply foundation really well. They do apply cream products really well. They really do apply any type of liquid highlighters really well, and it really does like blend really well. Now I have a small one. It's from Mikasa Beauty. It's kind of dirty, sorry, but it's so funny and so cute. I love it. But I really do love to use this to apply my cream contours, and I will just blend it out like by tapping motions. I don't swipe it on, you know what I mean? You're not gonna get the great like finish like that. You just, you know, lightly tap over your bronzer, your cream products. You can even blend concealers with this. I go in it with like right here, and it really does, like, I was shocked by these type of brushes. They have like the bigger ones for like the big face. I think this one is just a standard one for like face and eyes and stuff like that, but they do have like the bigger ones with bigger bristles and stuff like that, and they're all for buffing out foundation and cream products. I was pleasantly surprised by the craze of the of these type of brushes. I think Artiste brushes were the first of its kind to come out with like these weird shaped brushes, but they work. I have Real Techniques which are some of my favorite brushes. This is another like face brush. You can use this as an all-purpose brush as well. You can highlight with it, you can put on powders, you can definitely blend out anything that you need to. I dust away powders with this. I love this brush. It's definitely a must-have. Alright, sorry about that. I had like the UPS guy just like ring the doorbell, and I'm just like, dude, you can ring the doorbell once, you know. You don't have to like bing, 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 bing. Anyway, off topic, but I have elf brushes. Yeah, these are elf. This is a small tapered brush, and this is the elf blush brush. Now let me just tell you something really quickly. I'm gonna like look. You don't need to spend a ton of money on brushes. You have companies like Elf, Wet n Wild, Real Techniques, Ulta brands, Sephora brands, wherever. You don't need to spend a ton of money on brushes. You just need to know which brushes do the job and how to single out quality for what you need done. These brushes are very affordable and they do such an amazing job. I love this brush right here. It's a blush brush. I dust away powder from it. I apply my blush with it, and it does it in this area right here. You can definitely like specifically use these types of brushes for whatever you can. This one, the small tapered brush, I like to use this for contouring as well. For the longest time, I used to use this brush for contouring, like with powder. Like I would go in with like, it's one of my favorite brushes for contouring. I love it because it's so affordable. They're like maybe like $3-4 or less. And you really don't need to spend a ton of hundreds and hundreds of dollars on brushes. You can invest indefinitely, but if you're more on the budget, which I was when I started makeup, now I'm exploring like better brands and bigger things and stuff like that, and I'm growing as well. So but if you're a beginner at makeup, you really don't need to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on brushes. You just need to know where to go, pretty much, and I hope that I can help you know which ones to buy. Oh, I'm gonna tell you guys about this product, okay? And it is something you need for your brushes to maybe save you some money as well. You don't have to buy like tens of blending brushes like I have. It's called the Color Switch by Vera Mona, and I really love it, and I got the one in Duo. So when you open it, it's the sponge like round tip, and then in the middle has a yellow sponge as well. Now what these do is it kind of like will dust off your eyeshadow so that you can use a different one with the same brush. Oh, like every makeup artist or regular person's dream. Like when I started makeup at first, I had to use like a regular old dingy towel and wipe off my brush with that. But no, I found out about this product and I love it. It saves you time, it saves you money, and you just swirl your brush around like this and it will dust off the shadow that you originally had on there so that you can dip into another one. Brand new, tried and tested. It is great. And that's it, guys, for my brushes makeup 101 on brushes. I'm gonna definitely do more on this type of series, makeup 101. Maybe I'll do like foundation and a highlighting series or something like that. I think it's just very informative for me to let you know how things work in the makeup world, and I think it's like anybody would agree with me that these are staple basic things that you need to know. It's all about brushes and good products that you need to achieve the look that you want. I hope I was able to help you out on your search for brushes. Stay tuned for so much more, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys want to see, because sometimes I'm like stumped. I don't know what you guys want to see. There's so much like tutorials and so much other like gurus doing things. What would you like to see? Would you like to see like a skincare video? Would you like to see cut crease, glitter, glam, packed on makeup to the gods? Like, let me know and say so in the comments. Follow me on Snapchat, email me, speak to me, let me know. Talk, let's talk. We right here.